Welcome! So welcome to Vegan Lasagna, a next level lasagna. And today we're going to be using celeriac instead of pasta sheets. Might sound like a crazy idea, but it works fantastically. First step, we've preheated our oven to 180 degrees. We're going to slice our celeriac into pasta sheets and we're going to chop our sweet potato. And if you don't know what a celeriac is, it's a root vegetable, very kind of almost like potato in its consistency, but it's sweet and it has undertones of celery to it. We're going to slice it in thin little strips about half a centimetre in depth. So you'll see they're all kind of chopped to about half centimetre thick. You get it there? Beautiful. So just spread them out nicely. We're going to put a pinch of salt over both trays. Put a tablespoon of oil over them. So just a little drizzle. And just give it a bit of a mix. Next step, we've got our sweet potato. We're just going to chop each end off and leave the skin on. If there's any blemishes, remove them, and we're going to slice it up nice and fine, small little pieces. We're going to pop them in another oven tray, another sprinkle of salt, and a little drizzle of oil. So we're going to bake these at 180 degrees for about 25 minutes. Now, onto the tomato sauce. So you will need a medium-sized pot. Let's get it on heat. We're going to add in our oil, just to warm it up first. We've taken one onion that we've chopped finely, in it goes. We're gonna add to that our garlic and our prepped chili. Note with our chili, we took the seeds out. I don't like it too spicy, but if you like it spicy, leave the seeds in it. So you wanna stir this occasionally and you're cooking it until the onion starts going translucent, so it'll probably take about 3 minutes. While Dave's doing that, I'm just gonna chop the courgette. Chop both the ends off it and chop it nice and fine. That looks good. Time to add the courgettes. We're gonna add our mushrooms. We're using chestnut mushrooms here, but button, portobello, oyster, whatever you have will work great. And we're gonna add 1 bay leaf to that as well. So we're stirring this pretty regularly because the heat source is from the bottom and we wanna make sure the courgettes start to brown and the mushrooms start to release a bit of their juice. It's now red wine time. So we're gonna pour in the red wine. Okay, time to add in our tomatoes. We've 2 tins of chopped tomatoes, in they go. We've 1 tube of tomato puree. That'll help thicken the sauce and make it just a little bit more stronger tomato flavour. We've got 8 sun-dried tomatoes and we've just soaked them in water just till they're soft and we've literally chopped them up. Top tip in terms of chopping them up, use the scissors, it makes it a lot easier. Okay, next step, just to balance the acidity in the tomato, we're gonna add in a little bit of maple syrup or liquid sweetener of choice. As soon as it starts boiling, reduce it down to gentle simmer until the celeriac and sweet potato are done in the oven. Time to make our cashew cream. So what we've done is we've taken our cashew nuts, we've soaked them. If you weren't that prepared, don't worry, just put them in boiling water and boil them for about 10-15 minutes until they're soft. We've got a lime, we're just gonna squeeze the juice of it in. Okay, next step, veg stock. In it goes. We've got 100 ml. Yeah. Next step, we're gonna add some olive oil. This is gonna add a richness and add a kind of a more creamier texture. We're gonna add in 150 ml of olive oil. And last ingredient for the cashew cream is the basil. So note, we're going to include the stalks because they'll blend perfect as well. Boom! So blend till you get a smooth, creamy texture. Okay, time to get our veg out of the oven now. Okay, so first step is we're going to take our sweet potatoes and we're going to transfer them into our tomato sauce. These are going to really help give the tomato sauce a lovely body and a sweetness to it as well. Okay, sauce is all done, everything's ready, it's just time to start layering up. Okay, what we're gonna start first is with our cashew cream, a nice layer, generous layer but down the bottom. We're gonna put on a thin layer of celeriac. In on top of that, we're gonna add in our tomato sauce. I'm gonna add half of the tomato sauce in on top now. And just spread that out evenly. Okay, time to put our middle layer, which is gonna be celeriac. Pop back on the remaining half of the tomato sauce and really spread it out right into the corners. Beautiful, there we go. And then it's the final topping layer. This is the last layer of celeriac, so make sure to use all the rest of it. And then the last bit, let's pour out all our cashew cream. And the beauty of this is just once this hits the oven, this is gonna bake up and it's gonna almost firm up quite significantly. It's gonna brown, it's gonna caramelize slightly. It'll just, really top this dish off wonderfully. We're gonna put that in the oven and bake it for 15 to 20 minutes until it starts to golden up and smell fantastic. That's our vegan, gluten-free, next level lasagna. This is one of the nicest lasagnas you will ever eat. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Waitrose TV and cheers!